I went independent for a lifestyle change. I was commuting 3 hours a day, and I wanted to spend less time in the car and more time, either working on my business or doing anything else but just being a commuter. About 2 weeks into the process, my father was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I went to North Carolina, where I'm from, and I took care of my father for a month until he died. And then at the age of 58, I was an orphan. And it doesn't matter how old you are. When you have that feeling that, your mom and your dad are dead. I became aware of an organization called Imagine, a Center for Coping with Grief. At the time, Imagine's headquarters was in the church that's directly behind where we're sitting here. It's about 500 feet from here. First thing I thought is, okay, I at least should look at this. And I was just blown away. And what Imagine is an organization that provides peer-to-peer support for all kinds of grief, the primary ones being children who've lost a parent, adults who've lost a spouse or perhaps a brother or sister, a parent that's lost a child. The concept is you're not counseling, you're not there counseling as a volunteer, you're there facilitating, you're getting them to talk to each other, because these are a group of people, and I can attest to this from my own experience. It's a club really nobody asked to be a member of, but there is some real peace in being with other people that are in the same club as you. Everybody in that room knows that somebody else lost somebody. And I found a home in a way that I hadn't in a really long time, a place where I felt like my volunteer time, I was volunteering for a good thing, but mostly I was also finding that Wednesday every other week was my best day of the week. And it may seem a little counterintuitive that you say that the best day of your week is working with 10 to 12-year-olds at a grief support center, unless those people work at Imagine, and they all nod their heads. We all nod our heads. It's a pretty special place to be. So I think that from a training point of view, from a working with people point of view, I'm more patient with people. I think I use less jargon, and to not be quick to jump in or try to entertain, which is my default, try to make somebody laugh. And then the natural part of that is listening differently. Listening with wider ears. And part of my training, both from Imagine and from longtime meditation teachers, is the practice of compassion. And I've used the words a lot over the years, but as I've gotten older, they're more meaningful. I'm really looking from this point forward, whatever happens with the practice, that there's chemistry and values that are shared by that client and me, and it's the first thing that we talk about when they come. With whatever time I have left, I want to do everything I can do to make people happy. I want to do that outside of here. I want to do that inside of here, and that's where the Imagine part comes together with with the work part, and really the rest of my life. When somebody asked the Dalai, what's your purpose in life was, his answer was to be happy and to help other people be happy. It doesn't sound like a bad way to go.